first person who explores the nest room always gets one knowledge.
Nest room?
Certain knowledge, not afraid of the dark.
I am afraid of the dark. What do you mean? Everyone is afraid of the dark. Haven't you heard the song of, from Iron Maiden? Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark. Pain. I like it. It's, we can play this co-op with other players.
By duplicating a noise token in the corridor, we spawn the first intruder.
What the fuck is that? Hello?
Good job. As you can see, the elevator is currently on a different floor.
Καλησπέρα, καλώς ήρθατε στους Game Holdings, καλώς ήρθατε στο στοιχειωμένο μας κανάλι. Welcome to our Holding channel. My name is Paco. Tonight we're gonna play a game, an alien game. It's a board game actually. The game is inspired by a board game. I love board games. You know, I love RPG and Dungeons and Dragons and all that kind of stuff. This game is sponsored by the developers, and I would like to thank them very much for giving us the opportunity to play this game. The game is not released yet. It's gonna be released tomorrow, and that's when you're gonna see this video. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video in order to go and buy the game or add it to your wish list. And it's an alien game. You know how much I love aliens, predators, and all those kind of stuff. And I'm very excited to try this game. With no further delay, let's just go and fucking play Nemesis Lockdown and see what the game is all about. Okay, here we go. Nemesis Lockdown. Come on. Nemesis Lockdown. We care deeply about our customers' privacy. Secure, okay. Basic listing, okay. Accept. Tutorial, options. Okay. 6, okay, 6, but why not? I want everything to be on epic. Tutorial. Chapter 1, basic mechanics. Intermediate mechanics, mini scenario. Let's do chapter 1, the basic mechanics of the game, the tutorial, to see what the game is all about and how we're supposed to play it. Starting the game. Let's go. Okay, I like this one. What's that? It looks tough. Okay. What the fuck is that? I like the graphics. What the fuck was that?
Danger. Environmental breach detected. Please go to the nearest exit.
Danger. High voltage. Where is the... Oh, it's an RPG game.
Nemesis Lockdown is a faithful adaptation of the board game. Our goal was to recreate the dark, thrilling atmosphere that we know from the physical version of the title.
Nice. Continue.
Interaction with other players is the greatest strength of Nemesis Lockdown. However, before we start the adventure, we need to learn the basics of mechanics, which are not that easy.
I figured that.
Just like the original Nemesis, this is a fully turn-based game.
Okay, it's gonna be...
Hover the top edge of your screen.
It's gonna be like XCOM. Hover the top edge, okay. Aha.
The game is divided into 15 rounds.
15
we
rounds?
start at round 15, and as the game progresses, we approach round 1.
Nice.
Every round is divided into 2 phases. Player's phase, when you and the rest of the crew can do actions, and event phase, when intruders move, kill, and other things happen that are out of our control, like panic or fire outbreaks.
It's like XCOM or Phoenix Point. I love those kind of games. I was meant for these games. Actually, let me... Okay. Yes, continue.
At the beginning of the game, you get two random objectives. Objectives can be corporate or personal. You don't need to fulfill both of them. When the first intruder appears, you must decide which one you want to accomplish.
Collect the evidence, unconventional medicine. Okay.
Objectives can consist of one or more quests. For example, an objective called Collect the Evidence consists of two quests: Send Signal and Gain 6 Knowledge. Right-click on any quest.
Send signal.
If you have no clue how to accomplish any quest, this panel will help you anytime during the game. You can see the tips not only for your specific quest, but any quest available in Nemesis Lockdown. Close the quest panel.
Send signal. The facility cannot be destroyed. Okay. Close. Use room action in the transmission. This is I can save, kill the. This is to send a signal, to send something in our players, in our teammates, probably.
In the 3D view, you have access to all interactive objects. By holding the Tab button, you can highlight all interactive elements. Hold down Tab.
I did.
Okay, now hold down the right mouse button and rotate the camera.
Aha.
Perfect. Rotate the camera. By holding Tab and rotating the camera, you can easily see all the interactive objects in the current room.
Nice. Very nice. Okay.
To see the entire base, you must go to the tactical map. Open the tactical map.
Oh, shit.
The tactical map is one of the
that?
most important panels in the game. It consists of tons of useful information that will help you to make wise strategic decisions. At this point, we're just going to cover the basics.
Yes, please cover the basics. I'm lost here. I have a headache.
The base is divided into 3 sections. Section 1 is on the surface.
Okay.
The higher the section number, the deeper it is underground.
Okay.
To move between the sections, you can use staircases. But remember, they are always in darkness. Choosing a staircase exposes you to unnecessary risk.
Okay. Okay.
The elevator is a much safer option. If it is powered up, you can use it, avoiding unnecessary danger.
We're gonna use the elevator.
One of the most crucial elements in the game is power supply management. All sections where the power is on are marked in blue. Staying in the light is not only required to use some useful actions, but also grants benefits during encounters.
It's a little bit complicated. Nice.
Power management is one of the most crucial mechanics in the game, so it will be discussed in detail later in the tutorial.
Okay.
The map contains 16 slots for random rooms divided into 2 categories. Hover your mouse over the right edge. Rooms in the first category are necessary to fulfill the objectives, so their number equals the number of slots on the map. We are sure they will be available during every session.
Okay.
Rooms in the second category are not necessary to complete the objectives, so the number of slots on the map is not enough to discover all of them. As a result, 3 random rooms remain unavailable during the game.
I didn't quite get that. Did you? Me neither. Okay, let's proceed.
The tactical map is a very broad topic. We will come back to it later. Now, please go back to the main view.
Close. Okay.
Right.
Every single event in the game is an action. If you are attacking an intruder, using interactive objects, or even moving, you are performing actions.
Nice.
The key element to understanding the game is found in action cards. Please open your deck.
Yes, we have cards in here. Open your deck.
That's right. In the current window, you can access all of your action cards divided into 3 decks: pending deck, cards in hand, and discarded deck.
Nice.
Now we can see the cards in our hand. This is our default pile of cards that we can use to perform actions.
Nice. So what do we have here? Interruption. Interrupt reaction. We have desperate attack. Desperate attack, okay. We have obstinate, will to survive, okay. We have repairs, repair a room, search, get item, demolition, destroy, close door, damage door, okay.
If you hover over any action, you should see the description and detailed requirements. The green color indicates that the action meets the requirements. Additionally, action cards are sorted so that usable cards are displayed on the front of the pile.
So I can only use this one. I cannot use those with the red color, okay.
When we use action cards, they go to the discard pile. Please open the discard pile. As you can see, there is no card here yet.
Yes, because
this
I
is
haven't used
because
any.
you have not taken any action.
I know.
Now, please select the pending. From this pile, we draw up to 5 cards at the beginning of each round. The exception is the isolation room, where you are currently in. In the isolation room, you always draw 1 additional card.
Okay.
Action cards are distributed automatically, so there is no chance of making any mistakes. Close the panel by clicking anywhere outside. The only available doors are locked, so if you want to go to the next room, you must destroy them.
So I'm gonna use the card. Okay, I got it. Looks like the corridor collapsed. Unknown room. Please follow the... I am following the toilet. Okay.
Destroy the door using the action card.
Choose store to destroy.
No sweat.
Aha! Did you see what
Now,
I
please
did?
focus on the circle around the character. The circle shows how many actions you have left for the turn. It
Okay.
consists of 2 parts, each of them representing 1 action. You already performed 1 action, so 1/2 of the circle has faded.
Aha. So I have 2 turns. Nice.
Double-click on the selected corridor. As you already know, you can perform actions directly from action cards, just like you destroyed the door. But you can also use action cards as a payment method. In this case, it doesn't matter what actions stand on them. The only thing that matters is the number of cards that you need to pay.
Okay.
If you pay 1 action card during a move action, you perform a standard move. Whenever you use a standard move, you are performing a noise roll. If you draw a number, a noise token will be placed in the selected corridor.
Play action card.
Pay 1 action card.
Search. I cannot do this. Pay 1 action card. What is the action card? Pay.
Oh no.
What happened?
As you can see, the noise token has been spawned in the selected corridor. If someone generates a second noise token in the same corridor, an intruder can appear.
Okay, we don't like that.
If the room has a loot box, the item counter shows a positive value, and we have a search card, we can perform the search action.
I like it, but it's a little bit complicated. I'm gonna perform search action.
Perform search action.
Search.
If you are looting in a white room, you can choose any type of item you prefer. Select the yellow one.
Okay.
Whenever you loot, you get 2 random items to choose from.
I like it.
You can pick up only one of them.
Why not?
Please select the toolbox.
No, I don't want to select the toolbox. I want to select the assault shot. The assault suit. I want to select the gun. Okay. Whatever. Add to backpack.
Move carefully to another room.
How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
In the case of careful movement, not the dice, but you will decide where the noise token will be placed.
Okay.
Pay 2 action cards.
I don't want to pay 2 action cards. I'm gonna lose all my cards. Pay. Pay. I like the atmosphere of the game and the cinematics. It's very atmospheric and horror. What did we found? We found something. Eee! That can be good. That can be good. Choose Cory to make noise. I don't want to make a noise.
The first person who explores the nest room always gets 1
This is the
knowledge.
nest room.
Certain knowledge levels give characters access to broader options from the action cards
Okay,
or
get the fuck out of
items.
there. Open
Open
the
the weakness panel.
weakness panel.
During the game, you will have the possibility to discover and exploit 3 weaknesses. This represents the crew gradually gaining insight into the life form that infests the facility.
Okay.
To be able to use the weakness, 2 conditions must be met. First one, the given weakness must be discovered, for example, by analyzing the egg in the lab.
Analyze the egg.
And the second one, required level of knowledge, which can be increased by taking certain actions. For example, examine the archives in the archive room. At this point, the level of knowledge is 4. This level of knowledge allows you to take advantage of the first weakness, not afraid of the dark.
I am afraid of the dark. What do you mean? Everyone is afraid of the dark. Then haven't you heard the song of from Iron Maiden? Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark. Okay.
Importantly, weaknesses are dealt with automatically. For example, when you attack with a flamethrower and vulnerability to fire is enabled, we automatically deal 1 more damage.
Okay, now we're talking.
Close the weakness panel.
Okay.
Stealing the egg requires 2 action cards. You have only 1 card
Yeah.
in hand.
I know.
The only way to perform this action is to wait until the next round. In the next round, you will get up to 5 cards from the pending deck.
Okay, so all
Then
this
you
is
will have
happening
enough
to
cards
one
to perform
round.
the steal the egg action.
Okay. So
If you
pass.
spend all your action cards, your character will pass automatically. In this case, we want to pass with 1 card in hand.
Okay. Pass.
Press.
I did.
Now you have 2 options. You can keep any card and use it in the next round, or discard any selected card and wait for new ones at the beginning of the next round. Pass without discarding any card.
I'm gonna do that. So I can discard this card if I don't like it, or I can have this card and wait for to take another card. Okay. Pass.
Attention, intruder movement
I
detected.
didn't like that. I had a feeling that this is gonna happen.
Power failure in elevator.
And how the fuck am I supposed to go to the
Event
next round?
codename
To the next stage.
Kickstopper.
Room destroyed. Okay. Room destroyed. Okay. All the room are destroyed.
Increased intruders activity.
Uh-oh. 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 End of transmission. What do you mean end of transmission? Who's gonna help me? Your turn, Game Hodix. What?
You just survived your first event phase.
Ah, okay.
If you miss anything, you can always come back to the event phase and see what happened.
Okay. Event phase
Select
review.
On the left-hand side, you have access to every single step. All of them are self-explanatory, so you can analyze them anytime during the game.
Okay.
Please
call us.
close the event phase.
So, power turned off, in elevator, random event, room destroyed, nest development, adult. All characters can perform noise. Okay, close.
Now you have enough cards to perform the steal the egg action.
Okay.
By examining the egg in the lab, we will not only increase our knowledge level, but also discover new intruder weaknesses.
Okay. Let's do that. Steal the egg.
Steal the egg.
I am gonna do that. Steal the egg. Steal the egg. Pay 2 cards. Pay 2 cards. I'm gonna do this one. No, I can't do. I'm gonna do this one and this one. Pay. I like it. We can play this co-op with other players. It's an online co-op game. It's a board game. I like it. Ah! Survival has stolen one egg. Nice.
As you noticed, we just performed a noise roll.
Yeah.
Noise rolls are performed not only while moving, but
With
in
the
many
dice.
different situations in the game. For example, in the nest, isolation room, or the event phase.
Nice. Let's move to
Let's
another
move
room.
to another room.
Doors open or destroyed. I cannot destroy a door. What do you want me to move? Let's follow the tutorial. I am.
Whatever.
Where the fuck do you want me to move? I cannot move anywhere.
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to move? I cannot move anywhere. Door is open or destroyed. I cannot destroy it. How the fuck am I supposed to move here? Go to another room. This type of movement generates noise in the random corridor. Cards to pay 1. Door is open or destroyed. I must destroy the door. No cards in deck. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? How the fuck am I supposed to go to the next room? Do action. Nice. Pay.
I'll say.
That's what I'm supposed to do,
God.
okay. What the fuck?
The result of the noise roll was danger, which has a special effect. If intruders are not engaged in combat, decoy them from all neighboring rooms, including the room you're coming from.
Okay.
If there are no intruders in the neighborhood, it spawns noises in every empty corridor.
Okay. Got.
Remember, fulfilling the objective does not guarantee you victory. At the very beginning
What
of
do
the
you mean
game,
it's not
you
guaranteeing
have to
victory?
start planning how you want to survive.
I want to survive by surviving.
We have several options to survive. Lock
Okay.
yourself in a bunker, that is, outside of the base. Launch yourself with the cargo send system, commonly known as CSS. Or lock yourself in an isolation room.
I'm gonna lock myself in isolation room.
Open the contingency panel. We don't know what will happen at the end of the game, but we know all possibilities.
Yes, we know
Why is that
what's
so
gonna happen.
important?
I'm gonna die.
For example, if the contingency is to kill all in the CSS and you will launch yourself in CSS, you are gonna die.
You're gonna die down here.
You can discover the final scenario by deduction, revealing contingencies one by one. For example, discovering 6 from 7 tokens will provide you with a guaranteed answer to what is the final contingency token. One of the options to reveal the contingency is performing peek at contingency action in the alert room. Close the contingency panel.
Okay, this is the possible scenario. Okay, kill all without signal. This is our possible. So in every mission there is gonna be a different outcome, a different ending story, and I must discover that. Okay, I got it.
One way to survive is to escape by CSS pods.
Nice.
As you can see, CSS pods are launching only in certain rounds. This information we know from the beginning.
This is the CSS hidden. CSS hidden. Okay, one of the CSS melon. Okay.
The 3 available CSS starts in a particular round. Under one CSS token, it can be CSS A, B, or C. It can also be launch all or fail all CSS.
Okay.
Of course, you can take a chance, but if you enter the wrong pod, you will suffer a serious wound.
Oh,
In the worst case, you can even die.
yes.
So the best option is to check the CSS token before the launch. In the CSS control room, you can do that by performing the room action.
Okay.
Perform schedule CSS action.
I am. Do action. Pay 2 cards. Okay, pay. I'm not gonna have any cards left. This one. Hold tab.
Attention, intruder movement detected.
Okay.
Event code name, fire
And that's
in the hole.
phase 14. Okay. And I must
Queen
do that in the
activity
guild phase
detected.
1. I have so I have 15 turns. 15 turns, yes. Okay. And something happened now and gave me something, okay?
Let's move to another room.
Let's do that. Do action. Search. Pay.
Brilliant.
I like it. Plus, what does it mean plus? I'm in the laboratory.
Each time we enter an unexplored room, one of 6 exploration tokens is drawn. Door, malfunction, danger, silence, slime, and fire.
Okay.
All of them execute different scenarios. For example, a door that just was drawn closes the door behind us. On the other hand, the fire token set the room on fire. It makes you suffer
Okay.
a light wound with every second action.
So every time I'm entering a new room, I must. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different scenarios that can happen. Close the door, malfunction, danger. Okay, it's okay. That's how the scenario goes.
Analyze the egg.
I am. What is the egg? Analyze object. Choose item. Pay 2 cards. Okay. You successfully completed your first quest. Remember, if you want to fulfill
Good job!
the objective,
You
need to
not only
complete the
discovered
second
the
quest.
second weakness, but also gained enough knowledge to take advantage of it. From now on, you will deal 1 more damage during every attack with the flamethrower or thermite charge.
Okay. Lift on up.
Let's move to another room.
Do action. 2 cards. Let's move. We're gonna draw the reaction card. Choose corridor to make noise.
Attention, intruder movement detected.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Event code name, bulkheads open.
All kids open. Okay. 3 doors
Creeper
opened.
evolved into breeder.
Creeper. What is that? This is the alien? This is the alien, Helena.
We finally got to the backup power supply.
We
From
did.
this place, you can activate and reorganize power tokens.
Okay. Let's do that. Your
Open
turn.
the tactical map.
Map.
As you noticed, the power system is connected to every section of the base. Each section is connected with a token that powers it. The blue tokens supply the sections with electricity.
Okay.
On the timeline, you should see the power shortages. Power shortages take place during the event phase.
Okay, this is the power shortages. Okay.
The next power shortage will occur in the event phase right before round 9. The power
Okay.
shortage can disable only 1 active token with the highest number.
Okay.
Restoring power action does 3 things. First, activate the backup power supply. The active backup power supply disables all blue power shortages.
Disables, okay.
The second thing is enabling up to 2 power tokens. So, for example, if there is only 1 active power token, it will activate 1 power token. If there are no active power tokens, it will activate 2 power tokens.
Got it.
And
Nice.
lastly, you can freely reorganize the power tokens by swapping power tokens from one section to another.
I'm supposed to do that.
Close the tactical map.
I guess gonna figure out later. Restore, okay, restore.
Perform restore power action.
Do action. 2 cards to pay, okay. Drag and drop the power token. Drag and... what? Drag and drop what? Drag and drop to swap the...
Really?
Yes, really. I don't know. What? I don't know.
No way.
Eh?
Very well.
Nice. Power. Enable power, then section 2. Enable power in section 2.
I don't think so.
Power up the elevator. Elevator should be supplied by power longer than 2.
Precisely.
Power up the elevator. We did that. Enable power in section 2. We did that. Elevator should be supplied by power longer than section 2.
No way. Gotcha. Really?
No.
I don't think so. No way.
Enable power in section 2. We did.
Very well.
Okay, nice. We did it. Close. We did it.
Restoring power.
I like it. It's very complicated, but I like it. We're gonna figure it out.
Let's move to the elevator entrance.
Let's do that. Do action. I know. 2 cards to pay. 1 card to pay. Okay. The reaction dies. What's that?
We just powered up the elevator, but there is one more issue. The elevator entrance is broken, and we need to fix it.
Okay. How we gonna do that? Repair.
Use the toolbox to fix the elevator.
That's why we chose the toolbox. Repair item. Pay 1 card.
Good job. As you can see,
Thank you.
the elevator is
Hell,
currently on a
professional.
different floor. Call the elevator.
Call the elevator. Do action. Pay 1 card. The elevator move to the section 3. Nice.
Attention. Intruder movement detected.
I don't like this intruder movement detected.
Increased intruders activity.
Okay.
Take the
11th
elevator to
round.
another floor.
Take the elevator. Do action. Choose where you want to travel. I don't know. Here. To the next floor. Pay. Okay. Chapter 2. Intermediate mechanics. Now we're going to the next phase of the tutorial. Move
Move carefully to another room.
What do you mean carefully? Here. Do action. 2 cards. I know the procedure.
You chose careful movement, but didn't have the chance to select the corridor. That's because the danger exploration token was drawn. Remember, danger always overrides careful movement.
Danger, high voltage, okay.
Note that some rooms contain a computer.
I like
To
that.
use computer action, your section must be powered on, the room cannot be damaged, and you must have one action card.
I think I have one action card. Open computer.
Open computer cards. Computer Actions deck is the same shared deck for all players in the game. No matter if you are in a room with a computer or not, you can always preview the revealed card.
Nice.
If you use computer action, the card goes to the discard pile, and a new card from pending deck is drawn. If the next drawn card is locked down, it is automatically resolved. As a consequence, the room you are currently in becomes damaged. All computer cards are shuffled and put into the pending deck. One card from the top is revealed.
Okay.
Close computer cards. Perform computer action.
Do action. One card. Pay. Picket CSS token from the timeline, okay. This one.
Damn! The new card that was drawn was a lockdown.
Lockdown!
Your
We had a
room has
lockdown.
been destroyed.
I don't want another lockdown. We had 2 years of lockdown because of the coronavirus.
Explore another room.
Explore another room. Okay, let's explore another room. Do action. Pay. Okay, plus. One light wound.
You got one light wound from fire. Every time a character ends his turn in a room with a fire
What is our
marker,
health,
he suffers
bar?
one light wound.
Okay.
During the game, characters may suffer 2 types of wounds, light and serious.
That was light, okay.
1 or 2 light wounds have no impact on the character. However, after suffering the 3rd one, they are replaced with 1 serious wound.
So if I take 3 light wounds, I'm gonna suffer from a serious wound. Player is affected by the effect described of that card, the serious wound. Okay.
When a character suffers a serious wound, from that moment, the player is affected by the effect described on that card.
Body, eyes,
Each type of
cuts,
serious
arm,
wound has
leg,
a different
knee,
effect
bleeding
described
hand.
on its card.
Aha.
Attention. Intruder movement detected.
Intruder movement. Where am I?
No more suspicious activity in selected locations.
2 corridors cleared. Section 2. Nice.
Event codename Coolant Leak.
Okay.
Increased intruders activity.
It's near. It's near to me. It's coming, Helena. 10 round.
You have to act quickly. If you do not turn off self-destruction on time, it will not be possible to stop it. The place where we can stop the self-destruct sequence is the power generator room. Perform search action.
Do action. I'm gonna take. Okay, add backpack.
Hurry
Hold
up,
up,
we need to
save.
disable self-destruct.
I am. How can I do that? Exterminate the threat.
I think it's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea. What am I supposed to do? Alert room. Do action. Pay. Two. What does this stand for? What the fuck was that?
By duplicating a noise token in the corridor, we spawn the first intruder.
What the fuck is that? Hello? How the fuck? What the fuck are you? You are an ugly motherfucker. Reference to Schwarzenegger.
Note that after the intruder appears, all noises from the corridors adjacent to our room have disappeared.
Okay. I'm supposed to kill him.
Shoot the intruder.
I am. Do action. Smart gun. Pay one card.
Fire in the hole, bitch.
Did I kill him? Only one? Only one damage?
Each time we shoot the intruder, we roll the attack dice. The result of the die roll determines the amount of damage dealt to the intruder. When attacking in the dark, you roll a different dice, which reduces, in most cases, your chances of success. The second variable is intruder's health points. Intruder HP is drawn for each attack based on the intruder's attack card.
Where can I see
For
him?
example, a creeper can have between 2 to 5 HP.
Ah, okay.
If you draw 2 HP in the first attack, it doesn't mean it will be the same next time. Intruder's HP can vary from attack to attack.
Nice.
If you run out of ammunition, there is an option to attack the intruder with a melee attack. Remember that in a real game, you can also run away.
I'm gonna run away. Well, if I have the chance. Perform melee attack.
Melee attack.
Do action. I'm gonna pay this card. Did I kill it? No, I didn't kill it. Ah! He's running away. Creeper moved to different rooms. Okay. I scared him.
Every time you perform
knew
a
he was fucking
successful
with the
attack,
professional.
there is a chance that intruder will run away.
Thank God he did.
You received 1 contamination card when you used the melee attack action. Contamination cards are usually received as a result of intruder attacks or melee attacks and go to discarded deck.
Okay.
You cannot perform any action using a contamination card, but at the same time, you need to keep them in your deck. It makes you perform fewer actions in your turn. One more thing. In general, the more contamination cards you have at the end of the game, the higher chance you will die.
So I took a contamination card because I was performing a melee attack and I came too close to the monster. Nice. I got it. Pass. Pass and discard.
Attention, intruder movement detected. No more suspicious activity in selected locations.
And I have 15 phases in order to
Intruder fire
complete the
damage.
game. Okay.
Event codename, blue screen.
Okay.
Larva evolved into adult.
Larva, what's larva? Doesn't sound good. Larva. The worms. Worms. Your turn. 9 rounds left.
It's time for you to go on your own. Complete the objective.
What the fuck do
and
you
most
mean
of
I'm going
all,
on my own? I
try
don't want to go on my
survive.
own.
My
I'm
last
playing the
advice
tutorial.
is not to attract the enemy at all costs. Playing a hero is a stupid idea. Good luck.
Huh? What do you mean good luck? Hey, psst, where are you going? Come here, assist me.
Go further to start the mini scenario.
I don't want to start the mini scenario. I was having fun playing the tutorial so far. I don't want to play the mini scenario. What do you mean play the mini scenario by my own? I didn't understand and I don't remember half of the things you told me. Okay, whatever. So, that's Nemesis Lockdown. It's based on a turn-based board game. I love board games. I'm gonna search for the board game. Maybe we should buy the board game. I like playing board games. It's an alien game. It's a sci-fi horror game. I like the atmosphere. I like the graphics as far as it goes for those kind of games. It's very complicated. It has many rules, but I think if you play it by yourself 1 or 2 times, we're gonna figure out and start getting the handle of the game. I'm gonna leave this video here. This is gonna be part 1. We're gonna play and release a part 2 game, and also I asked for a second Steam key about Helena in order to play this as a co-op. I'm gonna play another game. I'm gonna make a series of the game. I'm gonna leave the link in the description of this video in order to go and add this game to your wishlist or buy it if you like those kind of games. These board games, RPG games. It's an RPG game actually. It's an turn-based strategy game. It's like playing XCOM and Phoenix Point, but it has some different mechanics and a lot of cards. Would like to thank the developers very much for giving us the opportunity to play this game. This video was sponsored by the developers. Please let us know in the comments if you liked it or not, if you want to see more of this game. And until our next video, have a like and share. Have a nice hot night. Bye.